guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra, aka the Key My Sister, and I am back with another video. This video is going to be a godly hour, and this godly hour is going to be very personal because I can relate to this so much because I'm dealing with this right now. Like this is like literally what all I've been seeing. The word trust has been sticking out to me literally everywhere, and it's like every conversation that I'm having with my friends and family, trust is constantly brought in. So I'm like, this has to be the next godly hour. Today's godly hour is going to be about trust and what does that look like and what does that mean. So y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't always trusted God. I haven't always been the Christian that I am today, and there's been a lot of horrible things that have happened to me and also people around me that has caused me to question God. You know, I asked the questions, why did, those bad things happen to me? I'm a good person. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why are you doing this? I thought you loved me. I asked those questions, and I'm pretty sure several of you guys asked those same questions. However, since I have, started walking in Christ, I've realized that God always has our best interests. It's just we don't like the things that He does because that's not what we envision. We want things to happen our way. However, God does everything for a reason, and He's not going to reveal it to you all the time. Like He is, but it's not going to be instantly because you might not be receptive of why He did what He did and why He chose to do that. So He's going to reveal it to you when He feels like you are ready. And all the things that I have been through in life, God has revealed it to me, and He's still revealing it to me. And it's like, wow, God, you really did care. You really did choose the best decision for me. So thank you, But having trust in God is not easy all the time. It's easier said than done because God is not someone that you can physically see like, your friends or even me. Like you can't physically see Him. However, you have to remember the times where you felt the presence of God, and also the times where things were bad but God turned it all around, and you can't explain those things with anything physical. You can try to, but at the end of the day it ain't gonna make sense because the only thing that makes sense to me is that God was there. God is never gonna lead you astray. He's always there. So I'm going to tell you guys about a situation that just happened, and it was a test, honestly. Like, I see it as a test, and God was basically sitting right here, and He was like, I thought you said you trusted me. Let me do my work. Let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process. Let me tell you guys. So, last semester was my first semester in grad school, and I didn't do too hot because it was a hard transition from, being an undergrad and grad. Like, it's not the same, and I wasn't used to, the teaching and material being thrown at me constantly. I wasn't used to all that. So, even though I passed, I didn't do my best, and I had to face academic consequences. So, they basically told me, you had to make 2 A's to stay in this program, which I have. I'm doing excellent in because of God, okay? So I'm doing really, really good in school right now. They told me, you have to reach these requirements to stay in this specific program, which I have been doing. And the time is now to make our new schedules for the summer and the fall because I'm looking towards graduating. Yes, I wanted to graduate in August. However, it ain't no race. It's not like a contest or nothing like that. Even though I told people that I'm gonna graduate in August and stuff like that, I don't owe anybody any explanation. So I realized that I have to take another semester, and I'm fine with that. Like, I am. As I was, planning these classes that I wanted to take, I'm mapping out all the hours that I need, and it seems so right. I'm like, oh my God, like I can finally see the end. I'm so excited. And when it was time to make the schedule, there was a hold on my account, and they said I couldn't make my schedule. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? So I was devastated because I'm like, wow, I'm doing everything they told me to do, and y'all telling me I can't make my schedule. And I had got word that the reason why, I couldn't make my schedule was because they had to evaluate my performance at the end of the semester to see, should I be in this program? I'm like, y'all ain't told me nothing. Y'all haven't given me a red flag or anything. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have even got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to even be trying to make my schedule if I knew that I couldn't make the schedule. So I was devastated. You know what I'm saying? So I cried, and my boyfriend was like, it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. I'm over here crying at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was a hot mess. And my boyfriend said, just pray, just trust God. And that word trust keeps popping up everywhere I go. Like my devotionals that I look at every day, it keeps talking about trust. Every conversation that I'm having with my friends, I'm telling them, you have to trust God, you have to trust God. But then when the time was for me to trust God, I got scared. I'm over here, hysterical because I didn't see how this was going to work out, because someone in power at my school had literally said that we could not make our schedule. We had to wait to the end. I'm like, but all the classes that I need are going to be gone. So y'all are going to make me stay even another semester. So I was just like, I can't even be in grad school. I can't sit here in 2022. I'm having, the devil was really working on me. He was, putting all these intrusive thoughts in my head. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not going to be able to use my degree for my undergrad. I'm going to have to, just find a minimum wage job. I'm just, thinking so wrong. I'm just, that's me. I'm an overthinker. Before I went back to sleep, because I was exhausted, I stayed up from like 4:45 to like 7 o'clock, hysterical. I felt like, I was a disappointment. Why is this happening to me? I'm working so hard. I'm trying to trust him. Things were looking so good, and now it's just over. So I closed my eyes and I literally said, I had to say, God, I trust you. I trust that you're going to turn this whole situation around, because you have me here for a reason. The fact that I am in grad school right now is a miracle, because I didn't even meet all the requirements, y'all. I had my eyes closed, but that's real. That's exactly how I was looking. But except I had a whole bunch of tears of snot, all in my face. But, God has me here for a reason. I got in grad school within 2 weeks, and I didn't even meet all the requirements that were in place. So you can't tell me God ain't real. You cannot. And God would not have brought me all the way here just to fail me. No, he would not have got me here if he knew I wasn't gonna do good. God would not lead me astray. So even though I was like, God, why is this happening? I had to remember the Bible verse that I'm constantly telling people, which is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3. Y'all know I got my book, even though I know about heart, but I have like different translations. So it says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. So, y'all, I said my prayer and I closed my eyes and I slept so good. I don't know how I slept so good. Like, I wasn't even tossing and turning. I just fell asleep because God knew I needed some sleep, y'all. So I fell asleep. And when I woke up and I checked my emails, because before I went to bed, I had emailed my advisor and I'm like, I need help. Like, why is this happening to me? Because I had already heard from somebody else that, the reason why is because I'm on a hold and I have to be evaluated and all that. I'm like, you never told me any of this stuff. So I closed my eyes and I went to sleep. And when I woke up, my advisor said, try it again. Y'all, the hold was gone. It was gone, y'all. All I saw was green check marks. And all of the classes that I wanted and I needed was on there. It was like, it was all waiting for me. Like, come on, girl. Like, come on. It was classes that had closed before I had went to sleep that were back open. Y'all can't tell me God ain't real. And so God was like, you know what? You see there? That's why you're supposed to trust me. Let me do my work. I didn't get you all the way here just to fail you. I would never lead you astray. So that was just a quick little mini testimony of, what just happened. It's crazy that the word trust has been everywhere around me. Like, I'm constantly saying, you know, you need to trust God. Even the shirt I got on, y'all, trust me. Like, it's just trust is all that I see. That's my motto for 2021 is trust. Okay? And I promise you, God, he is never gonna lead you astray. Like, he is going to lead you towards the path that you need to go if you just put all your trust in him. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. I want you guys to answer it to yourself, or if you want to type it in the comments, you can. But what is a time where things looked like there was no hope and God turned it around? Think about that, you know, because we all have been there. So when you are going through something in the future or even right now and you feel like there's no hope, think about that time where God, he made a miracle out of what seemed like nothing. Think about that time. You don't forget about all the things that he have done for you when you are in distress. Those are the times when you need to remember those times and you're like, you know what? I got faith. I got trust in you. I got hope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to trust the process. That was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, I am challenging you guys to spend the rest of this hour dedicating your time to God. And that's going to be all. And also, before we end, I did want to shout out my best friend, Raven. I am wearing one of her shirts that she had on her website before, but I want to say it's discontinued, but she might bring it back. You never know. You just ask her. It says, trust me, God, the Alpha and Omega. Period. So just trust them, y'all. Just trust them. And even though she doesn't have this shirt on the website currently, she does have another shirt that says trust me on there as well, but it's in like a cursive font. And I'm gonna order that one, girl, because I like that one. Y'all, like, my best friend be doing her thing. So that's pretty much all, and I'm gonna be back with more videos soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye, you guys.